I'm going to say it was a kind of boring NASCAR Xfinity Series Alsco Uniforms 300. If you're watching this, again, I don't know. It's been working fine. Then sometimes it just whites out on you. But still here, again, boring race for the Xfinity Series at Las Vegas, sadly. Stages were 45, 45, 110 with Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney in the booth, which I liked. But, again, the racing, like the Cup Series, didn't really, left much to be desired for the first mile and a half track. Um, Again, there was good racing, throughout, but it wasn't good to watch on TV. And I just don't think they did a good job. The package didn't look good. Chandler Smith was on pole. John Hart Nemechek won stage one. Austin Hill won stage two under caution after Raja Caruth spinning coming, I believe, with two to go. And again, there wasn't a lot. They didn't show it. Maybe it was just TV. I don't think it was very good on TV, but I know people are at the Cup race, and they said it was kind of boring just sitting there watching it because it got strung out. And that's not what people want to see. It's just a big long follow the leader line with an occasional pass here and there. So hopefully they fix that. But Chandler Smith had it, lost it coming to the white flag off of four. The car just went away on that long run. Only was 2 laps shorter. He would have got it, but he looked really good. Austin Hill got the win. Justin Allgaier second, Chandler Smith third, Kyle Busch fourth. And his return to the Xfinity Series, still a good run. For where he was, if you heard him in qualifying, he wasn't too impressed. With where everything was, but he said there's a lot of changes to get a fourth. Still a good return for him and colleague running there. Josh Berry fifth, John Hart Nemechek sixth, Sam Mayer seventh, Riley Herbst eighth, Sheldon Creed ninth, and Daniel Hemrick 10th. We got to see Parker Kligerman get 11th. I tell you, he's going to be more dangerous than I think people expected. This year, he's a really good driver. Glad to see it. Cole Custer 12th, Parker Retzloff 37th. Just because I like Parker Retzloff. I talked about him a lot last season. He's super young, super talented. Just wasn't his day. Stuff happens. But points leaving Vegas, Austin Hill's first. Justin Allgaier second, 21 behind. John Hart Nemechek's third, 24 behind. Some more names in there. Riley Herbst's fifth, and where he started his career to where he is now and how he's been the last while. Good for him to get be up there in fifth. I think that'll continue. He's seemed to grow to get just take what his car will give him, not push like a 15th place car and try to get a win wreck. If he can do that, he can get places. It takes a while to get there. So thankfully they held on to him. I think he's super talented. So got to see what he can do. Parker Kligerman, 10th in the points, which is outstanding to see him back full time, be in the top 10, even if it is only a few races in. Daniel Hemrick's 14th, Sheldon Creed 16th, Brandon Jones 17th. But overall, I thought the racing was okay, but there was so much single file stuff that, not, and I'm not saying no one can, race because they were still racing on restarts and some stuff throughout, but to watch it on TV, it was just one of those where you're just following around. That's all it was. And people in the stands that I know that were there weren't very impressed by it, in person. So that's not a good sign in my opinion. But again, it was just the first one, so hopefully there's a lot of mile and a half left. We'll see if it gets better. I just didn't enjoy it. I'm gonna say colleague looks better so far this year. After last year, they just looked weird. And, it was good to see them, run that good. JR, Junior Motorsports still looks good. No one's surprised by that. Riley Herbst still looks better, and he's better than Cole Custer so far, which is surprising because when he ran other people's equipment, he's getting wins and competitive last year. And then, he just hasn't been where we expected him to be. Again, back down there after driving the Cup car. I don't know. I think he'll get better. I just expected him to be better out the gate than he is. RCR looks even better than last year. Look at Austin Hill get, win on a mile and a half there. Sheldon Creed doing good again. Without bad things happen, I think Sheldon Creed do a lot better. But look at Austin Hill, 2 out of 3. Again, if Meatloaf hasn't said anything, no one, he hasn't heard the song. I tweeted it, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a pretty damn good way to start it. So congratulations to him. And JGR and the Toyotas just didn't look good. Unlike the Cup Series, they didn't look good in the Xfinity Series. They look behind where they were, but that could all turn around on a dime. In this sport, they figure something out, they're gone. So that could get fixed. Only time will tell. But I really just didn't like the mile and a half package. If that's it, hopefully it's an outlier because it wasn't good. And a lot of people I know said that, even though we're watching it live in person, said it wasn't good. So there's room to improve. We'll see. Again, it was only the first time out the gate, so we'll see. But let me know your thoughts. I just thought, it wasn't very exciting. A lot of follow the leader and stuff. Good, racing when they could, but most of the time it was just follow the leader. No one wants to see that, but they're off to Phoenix next, so that should be really good. Normally produces a lot of good racing, and I'm excited for that. And the ARCA guys will be out there too, so big weekend for them next weekend. We'll see what happens. And I know Crystal and Dave will be there again, so maybe she'll be wearing a shirt for the show or something. You can meet her son. She's her and Dave. What they're a hoot. She's more of a hoot than Dave, but I think it'll be. Yeah, I'm excited that they get to be there too. But boring weekend. Sorry, but that's my take. Comment and let me know what you think, no matter where you see it. But thank you for watching. Don't forget it's available YouTube, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Audible. YouTube again. Say it again. Rumble, BitChute, CloudHub. Like it's all over the place. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to support on Anchor if you can. Share the hell out of this. And until we meet again, I appreciate all of you and deuces. Peace. I'm out. Bye.